Hi everyone, here's Estella and David. This is our Studio 3 WIP video, which about week 1 and week 2's work. First, reasoning. With the development of science and computer technology, there are more and more ways to create a dynamic character. A 2D skeletal animation is currently being developed as a result of live streaming. Second concept: the current mainstream software for this type of animation is Live 2D Cubism, so we can correctly refer to this type of animation as Live 2D. Live 2D is a real-time 2D animation. This is usually anime-style characters. Live 2D characters consist of layered parts. Parts are separately moved to show the whole animation and expression of the character. This enables characters to move at low cost. Also, the addition of face capture allows the model to move with the player. Third method: this is an experimental interactive work. In the early stage, we will try out different software. Also, we will iterate by inviting different people to try it out at each stage. In the end, we will come up with the advantages and disadvantages between each software to produce a model in a more convenient way. The last one, outcome. A model with exaggerated expressions and morphing for use in live horror games. There are various software programs available to create live 2D animation, and we will compare them. The same model is created separately using different software to find a quicker and more effective way to create them. Market research: Live 2D was introduced for the need of interactive media. Since then, the technology has also changed how games and live streaming enhance user experience through lively character and expression because of low cost. Live 2D can be used with real-time motion capture to track movements and perform syncing for real-time applications such as T-tubing. The downside of this technology is that currently there is no official setting for 360-degree rotation. This is also difficult to do large angle turns for complete image or characters. Live 2D has been used in a wide variety of video games, visual novels, virtual YouTube channels, and other medias.
Here's the David part, and I will introduce some related works from the Live 2D YouTube channel. Even though this is a test work 4 years ago, we can still see the very obvious characteristic of Live 2D animation. In fact, we can achieve very good results by adjusting the parameters. Of course, this short film also shows the biggest problem of Live 2D animation, that is, it cannot well show the effect of large turns. In our project, maybe they are not how too much big turns, but also is a very interesting research way for us. Well, last few months ago, the official channel also uploaded another video. That video shows character has achieved a big turn in these animations. So that means they have explored new ways to achieve the character turns, and which could help and improve our project. Next stage, I will introduce our timetable because we worked together as a team. So make a time sheet is very important for us, and we should to make very clear about which work we did for each other. We choose Notion as the timetable tools for planning projects. At this stage, we have made the first 4 weeks in details, And these 4 weeks we will focus on the character design and the initial software test. After we finish the fully one works, and we will make more details in another 8 weeks work and make the new timetable for us. The biggest advantage of Notion is that it has many different display styles, which can make our workflow more intuitive and effective. You should be able to clearly see the division of labor and the progress in time of each of us. Next part is the main character design part. This is very important for our project. In this part, I will show you why we choose the horror games as our sense. Because through this media, the expressive power of Live 2D can be applied to the extreme. So you can see what will change and what transformation will happen in the character. So this way you can clearly see the emotion changed of the character. This is a very obvious way to express the emotion of the character, the audience, and the player. And also through this mood board, you can feel the horror feeling and which background we want to use in our project. This mood board comes from Estella. She introduced many Lab 2D characters. We could get some reference from these pages and some ideas about that characters. It will be very helpful for me to design the character. You can see these characters almost linked to the horror games style, and they have very interesting characteristics. After get the reference, I start to design character. Because the project is related to the horror games. So to find a very suitable character is very important. So I make many hair design, eye design, and face design to match which character I will use in our project. Combine the different parts is a relatively intuitive way to test the character's style characteristics. Then I specifically designed the 3 types of characters, which correspond to the 3 types characters that will appear in typically horror works, namely vampires, Chinese zombies, and Japanese Oni monster. These 3 characters are respective in the horror games, I think. I searched many references about these 3 characters. You can see the 3 different styles of these 3 characters, as well as the styles, the color combinations they represent. This stage, the characters are in rough design style, and I think I will finish the final one in next 2 weeks.
This is the part of the test character. In order to become more proficient in software comparison later, I first create a simple model to test the results. For this test model, I choose a sketch with an animal ears or tail to test, as the main model will have more dynamic deformation afterwards. Based on my character design, I first split the layer in Photoshop, then import the figure into Lab2D software, then create a different meshes for different parts and adjust the shape of the meshes through the controller to create different movements. In week 2, I have finished the head part. Since it was just a test, I didn't make it very detailed. Next week, I will be adding the physics engine to make the dynamics more natural. Next work. In week 3 and 4, I will continue to complete the text model. In week 3, I will add the full body controller and also the physics engine to make the dynamics more natural. In week 4, I will start by exporting the model and then linking it to the movement of the model through physical capture. David will build on the sketches and go deeper into the main character, and then he will complete all the work before the entering the model software.
Thanks for watching.